Good evening, everyone. Welcome to MJ Vlogs again. And as the map very much tells you, this is the next episode of presidential election in America polling. So on the blue side, Harris and Shapiro. Shapiro, I have taken a presumptuous, vice president for Harris, and Trump is with Vance running from the Republican side. So this video will be how, as an Indian, I think the presidential election would go like. So recent news say in polling, Harris is up by a lot against Trump, and the so-called Nostradamus of US elections says that Harris is the more likely favorable one. So what I personally think is what I will express in today's video. Obviously, it will be affected a little bit with the polls that we have here on the three other tabs. Well, then let's just quickly get started. So we'll start filling the solid states one for both the sides. First, we'll be filling for the Harris, the safe state for Harris. Maybe obviously that's California. We start with California. We have any polls for California? Yes, we have. Yeah, you can see 47 for Kamala and just 38 for Trump. So yeah, it's just a lot. Like simply above 15 is like very good for any candidate. But in California, with the biggest population and the highest number of electoral votes. Same goes for Oregon and Washington as well. Oregon may come under very likely a Democrat, but for now we'll be keeping in the Harris, solid column for Harris. Then looking at Hawaii will also be safe state for Harris, Colorado. So in Colorado, we can see it will be very likely Democrat, as to me. Yeah, you can see lean D, likely D, lean, solid. So it's looking like will be very likely. Colorado will be very likely Democrat. Now next is Minnesota. Minnesota is a state where we can't actually predict the actual result, what is going to be, but we can get just a gist of it. Looking at the polls, it's completely in favor of Kamala, but yeah, we don't know anything now. Main Minnesota. Yeah, you can see 50, 40, 52, 46. So, okay, so it's not a good margin from Harris, but considerably nice. So, but personally, I do feel that they would continue the legacy of voting for Democrats since whatever 50 years they are having for it will be lean will be lean Democrat. Now looking at New York, New York is a safe state for Harris. Massachusetts will be the safe state as well. Connecticut will be the safe state as well. Maryland, how can you forget this typical where Democrats lead by a whopping 80%. Then Delaware as well, Biden's home state, will be getting that one. Harris will be getting that one, and Vermont too. And the Maine's first congressional district as well. Now, this is the prediction. Okay, yeah, how can we forget Illinois? Illinois too will be in favor of Democrats for sure. So we have put that in the list as well. So currently, Harris and Shapiro have 183 for now. Just quickly, let's fill those red wave states. Sorry, Idaho, Montana, Idaho, Wyoming, Utah, South Dakota, North Dakota, Nebraska, every part of Nebraska except the second congressional district, Kansas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Tennessee, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Missouri, Iowa, South Carolina, and I guess that's all. And how can we forget Alaska? So these are safe states for Trump, and the very likely ones: Texas, And Florida. Florida is shaping much more red these days. Yeah, you can see solid is a R plus 3. Solid, likely lean. So yeah, a margin of what we can expect, a margin of at least 5 to 6% is the minimum that Trump would carry the state with. And looking at Arizona now, Arizona is very dicey in Wikipedia's point of view. Arizona is very dicey. You can see we have many poll for Arizona, Trump versus Harris. Head to head, Arizona Trump versus Harris, 31st July poll conducted today. The very day which I'm doing this video on says Harris up by 2 points, whereas the polls conducted on July 25th and 22nd says it's up for Trump by 8 and 5 points. Where do I personally feel that Arizona will be very likely Trump? Because this poll just released today, cannot overcome as these two polls do with a significant margin for Trump. So I do personally feel that Arizona will be going in the very likely column for Trump. Looking at New Mexico, this is one of the two states in the central and among the Rocky Mountains, which is a considerably flip state. So we have any polls in real polling for New Mexico? Let us see. No, I don't think we have polls here. Okay. New Mexico. For right now, it's Democratic up by 3 points, but if we consider the more on the nose approach for the polls in New Mexico, that's if we have any for New Mexico. Okay, we don't have any. So where I do feel in the previous video where we consider the best scenario for Trump, it also showed that New Mexico would be not very much the lean margin for Trump, and that those 5 electoral votes at stake will be in favor of Trump at once. So currently, Trump's 230, Shapiro and Harris at 130 and 183. Now we look at Nevada. This is the most controversial state as per me. I don't know why. Hillary Clinton won this. Now, I do have a personal feeling that maybe Harris is winning this, and as poll says, 2 points up. And the poll conducted this very day, where you're watching the video, or maybe the next day. So Harris up by 2 points. But I do feel that it can really be in favor of Harris. So Nevada, I'll be giving it to Harris by a lean margin. I don't know why do I feel like that, but still. Okay, the second congressional district of Nebraska will be very likely Republican. Looking at Georgia, here, Georgia is, so, you can see time. Trump up by 2 points, Trump up by 1 point, Trump up by 5 points. The way poll conducted very this day says it's a tie. So, yeah, and Harris just did a rally in Atlanta with famous dialogue, say it on my face. So, maybe Georgia can flip, but I really don't think so. I think Trump will be carrying the state again by a lead margin. Looking at North Carolina. North Carolina is kind of safe for little safe. I won't say much safe. Little safe for Trump. You can see 2 points up, 10 points up, surprisingly 9 points up. So I also do feel like North Carolina will be likely Republican. Virginia. This state has shifted a lot. I think that Virginia is the only state which has shifted a lot among all the battleground states. And it is, it's very quickly, Virginia has very quickly gained that tag of being a very crucial flip state with 13 electoral votes at stake. Why does any party, leave these 13 electoral votes? Yeah, you can see. Democrats are by 3 points in the poll as per Wikipedia. Look at Virginia. We have any poll for Virginia. Like we have polls from North Carolina. Trump up by 2 points. We have a poll for, I don't think we have any poll for Virginia from here. Poll from Virginia. Not even here. So I guess, yeah. So Virginia will be very likely Trump, as per me. But not very likely, actually not very likely. And by the way, just when Virginia's in, Trump has won the presidency, 276. And Virginia, yeah, continuing with Virginia, Virginia would be lean Republican. It's just time for uniting both of them. West Virginia, solid Republican. Pennsylvania, okay. Now here's the fact: Shapiro, as he, if he is the vice presidential candidate, then Pennsylvania could be a very difficult task for Trump. And if he's not, then Trump might carry it by a good margin, like 5-4. But if Shapiro's there, it could go even under a percent, even 1 whole percent. And the assassination attempt surely would generate some sympathy vote. So I guess it's a lean Republican for now. Michigan. This state was the first to flip after Harris took the post. So currently, Michigan. We have a lot to discuss on Michigan. Oh my god. Michigan's up by 11 points for Harris. That's hilarious. That's literally hilarious. The state, which is up by for Trump by 5 to 4 points, just because before Harris took place post, and now then it's Harris and Shapiro against Trump and Vance. It's 11 points up for them. It's this is seriously too much. You can see Trump up by 1, 2 tie, and then it comes to 11 directly. So even I don't think that actually Shapiro and Harris would be able to make it in Michigan somehow. Yeah, but I just really don't feel like. So I'll be giving Michigan to Trump by a very lean margin. Or maybe this can flip. I think I'll keep Michigan undecided. I don't want to offend any one of you watching the video. So I think I'll keep Michigan undecided. And please comment down below who's going to win Michigan. This will help me decide in my future videos how Michigan will be voting. Looking on to Wisconsin. Wisconsin. Okay. Wisconsin again. Wisconsin. Looking at Wisconsin, it's up for Harris by 2 points. Even I don't feel like it's up for Harris. I'll be giving it to Trump with a lean margin. See, battleground states can flip anywhere. I would like you guys to vote on this. New Jersey. New Jersey, a big state from the Far East that is showing flips and turns. So, to predict what's happening in New Jersey, we need to look at some polls. Some, obviously, polls show good victory for, yeah, you can see Democrats up by 6 points, and as the polls conducted by Wikipedia, or maybe a combination of some polls by Wikipedia, but 538. And in my previous video, best scenario for Trump says New Jersey will be carried by Trump, and I thought New Hampshire would be too, but surprisingly, New Hampshire is still being carried by Harris and Shapiro, so we'll be giving it to them. Coming on to New Jersey, it will be carried by Trump by a very lean margin, below a percent, below even a percent. And looking at Maine, the second congressional district would be for sure in favor of Trump. Maine as a whole would be dicey for Harris and Shapiro. Shapiro as a vice presidential candidate. It will be very lean for Democrats. Coming on to Michigan. Okay, Rhode Island is still left. It would be very likely Democrat. Coming on to Michigan. See, Michigan is actually a very crucial state. So if Harris, conservatively, if you see the polls, it's supposed to be a solid Harris state. If you currently look at the polls, but what I feel like it's going to be very lean. Accompanying his brother, Wisconsin, would be very lean Trump state. That can be Harris, can be Trump. So let's just be fair, and I'll be giving it to a toss-up. Can flip anyway. Meanwhile, if Michigan also goes into toss-up, never mind. Trump and Vance will be winning the election 324 to Harris's and Shapiro's, maybe Shapiro, to theirs 200 to be approximate. So that's all for today. Thank you for watching my video. Please continue to support these videos so I can further research and just continue this mapping and polling videos. So thanks a lot for watching the video. Keep supporting. Stay tuned. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.